Welcome to another episode of Ask All County, where you ask and we answer. I'm here with Darlene Laveau, and she's one of our best property managers. And she's going to share with us today what to do to qualify a tenant. So Darlene, can you share with the audience what your tenant screening process is?
Well, I want to say this. It is very important to screen your tenants and put the best qualified tenant into your property. You want to make sure they're going to take good care of your home and they're the best qualified tenants. The first process, once we put the property online and we market the property, we ask the tenants to submit an application in the system. That's when we're going to check their criminal background. We have a requirement as far as criminal history is concerned, and we're also going to pull credit history, where we will check their credit. We don't eliminate off of a certain score, but we will check their credit background. Then we will do a rental verification where we will call the previous landlord and we'll ask them a series of questions to make sure the tenant paid their rent on time, they gave proper notification that they were vacating the home, and of course that they had consistent rental history. And we will do an employment verification where, with the tenant's permission, we will call and we will verify that they're currently employed at their current employment. And then we will also ask them for income verification. Income verification can be the last 3 paycheck stubs. And also, if the tenant doesn't necessarily make 3 times the monthly rent amount, we'll allow them to submit items such as Social Security. Sometimes they'll have alimony. They may receive child support. They can also receive a retirement or a pension. Sometimes they may have a trust fund, and there are tenants that will have a Section 8 voucher, which will also accept for income.
Wow, so your process is pretty thorough. One of the things that you said that I really like is you're not only interviewing the tenants, but you're also interviewing the previous landlord to find out the rental history of this tenant, how they were in the home, and if they paid their rent on time. That's really important. So just to recap, Darlene mentioned that the first things first, you want to make sure that you're putting the right person in the property. First step is to do a criminal background check. You want to know who's in your home. You want to do a credit check. You're going to do a rental history, talk to the previous landlord. You're going to do a employment verification, and the other thing that you're going to do is an income verification, just in case they don't make 3 times the rent in their employment. So those are some of the things that you can do to qualify your tenant. Well, thank you so much, Darlene, for sharing that information.
No problem.
So thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Ask All County. Please feel free to send in your questions to contact@allcountyppm, and you never know, your question might be on the next episode of Ask All County, where you ask and we answer.